The morning sun rose over the Icecap Mountains, casting golden light across the snowy peaks. Sonic dashed across the ridges, his quills shimmering in the cold wind. Behind him, Tails flew carefully, scanning the terrain with his gadgets. Knuckles followed, his fists ready, while Amy trailed close, determined to help. Shadow walked silently, his red eyes sharp, sensing something unusual. Deep inside the mountains, strange tremors shook the ground. "That's no ordinary earthquake," Tails said, his voice filled with concern. Sonic smirked. "Guess Eggman's up to his old tricks." Moments later, Eggman's massive drilling machine burst from beneath the ice, spewing smoke. "Behold, my path to the ancient relics begins here," Eggman roared. His robots swarmed the area, surrounding the heroes. Without hesitation, Sonic leapt into action, spinning through the bots, while Knuckles smashed the ground, sending shockwaves across the snowy field. Amy swung her hammer, clearing paths, as Shadow's chaos spear lit up the icy caves. Tails guided everyone to higher ground. The battle raged, but as the last robot fell, the mountain shook again, stronger than before. The ice cracked, revealing a glowing cavern deep below. Sonic grinned. "Looks like the real adventure's just begun." The team descended into the glowing cavern beneath the mountain. Crystal walls pulsed with mysterious energy, lighting their path. The air hummed with ancient power. "These mountains hide more than snow and rock," Knuckles muttered, sensing something tied to the Master Emerald. As they explored, robotic eyes suddenly glowed in the shadows. Eggman's new creations, frost-armored drones designed for the harsh cold. They attacked in perfect synchronization, their icy beams freezing parts of the cavern. Sonic zipped around, deflecting beams with his speed, while Amy smashed the frozen walls to free her friends. Tails quickly hacked a console left behind by Eggman, shutting down half the drones. But suddenly, the ground split, dropping Sonic and Shadow into a hidden chamber. They landed before a massive crystal altar, glowing with chaotic energy. Strange symbols surrounded it, pulsing brighter as Sonic approached. Shadow's eyes narrowed. "This power, it doesn't belong here." The altar rumbled, releasing a surge of energy that echoed across the cavern. From the walls, a guardian creature of ice and stone emerged, its glowing eyes fixed on the intruders. "Guess we're not alone," Sonic whispered, preparing for the fight. The guardian roared, shaking the cavern. Its massive arms swung with icy force, sending shards of frozen rock flying. Sonic dashed in circles, creating confusion, while Shadow teleported around with chaos control, striking from every angle. Meanwhile, Tails analyzed the altar. "It's reacting to the Chaos Emeralds," he shouted. "If we don't calm it, the whole mountain might collapse." Knuckles stepped forward, his fists glowing with determination. "Leave it to me." He slammed the ground, drawing the Guardian's attention. Amy rushed in, swinging her hammer with surprising power, smashing off chunks of ice. The battle grew intense. The Guardian froze part of the cavern ceiling, preparing to crush them. Sonic shouted, "Team attack! Now!" Shadow unleashed a chaos spear to weaken the ice. Knuckles shattered it midair, and Tails redirected the falling shards with his gadgets. Amy struck the final blow, breaking the Guardian's armor. Instead of collapsing, the creature bowed, retreating into the altar as if acknowledging their strength. The cavern glowed warmly, and the path forward opened deeper into the mountain. But in the shadows above, Eggman watched from his hovercraft. He smirked. "Fools, while they play hero, I'll take the real prize." Deeper into the mountain, the team followed glowing trails of energy until they reached a giant cavern filled with machinery. Eggman had already set up a fortress inside the mountain's core, powered by the crystal energy. "Welcome, pests," Eggman boomed. "You've done well defeating my guardian for me. Now, I'll harness its power to complete my ultimate weapon, the Frost Titan." Before the heroes could act, metallic arms shot out, trapping Sonic and Shadow in energy fields. Robots swarmed Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, keeping them away from the control panels. Tails tried hacking again, but Eggman's systems were heavily shielded. Knuckles smashed bots left and right, while Amy used her hammer to break the energy field generators one by one. Sonic encouraged them. Come on, guys. We've faced worse. Finally, the fields broke, freeing Sonic and Shadow. But it was too late. The Frost Titan, a colossal mech with glowing crystal armor, rose from the core, shaking the entire cavern. Its roar of engines echoed like thunder. Eggman laughed. Say goodbye, Sonic. The heroes exchanged glances. This wasn't just another fight. This was a battle for the mountain itself. The Frost Titan climbed out of the cavern, tearing through the mountain's surface until it stood tall against the snowy peaks. Eggman piloted from inside, controlling its crystal cannons and ice storm generators. Sonic sped up the cliffs, dodging blasts, while Tails guided the team with strategy. Shadow teleported onto the Titan's arm, unleashing chaos blasts to weaken its armor. Knuckles climbed its legs, punching cracks into the metal, while Amy aimed for its joints with precise hammer strikes. The Titan unleashed a blizzard, nearly freezing them solid. Sonic pushed through, glowing with chaos energy. He shouted, "Team attack! Let's finish this together." Combining their strength, Sonic and Shadow unleashed a double chaos attack. Knuckles shattered the weakened core armor, Amy's hammer strike drove deep into the crystal heart, and Tails overloaded the mech systems. With a final explosion of light and ice, the Frost Titan collapsed, its remains scattering across the mountain. Eggman escaped in his pod, furious, but defeated once again. Exhausted yet triumphant, the heroes stood together on the snowy summit. Sonic looked at his friends and grinned. Another adventure down, but something tells me this mountain still hides more secrets. The wind howled, carrying away the echoes of battle. As the sun broke through the storm clouds, a new dawn for the mountains and for the heroes.